Belle of Cincinnati. We're out here on the Ohio River with Dale Broughton, Dale's Guide Service out of Cincinnati or around that area. Dale, it's an unusual looking boat.
This boat comes from Idaho, out there on the Snake River.
I was going to say, it looks like one of those Snake River boats
right.
where they fish for those big sturgeon out of them.
Works perfect for a catfishing boat.
He's throwing a cast net and throwing it rather well.
There, we got a couple right time.
There you go. Is that about the size you want?
Yeah, that's about right there.
You like them fresh rather than frozen?
Got to have fresh, you know. I'll use frozen in a pinch in the winter months, but fishing for flatheads here, we'll be using a lot of live baits.
Darkness is upon us.
It's cooling off anyway. We're out here at the right time because, man, I'll tell you, it's been hot today.
I would not have wanted to been out there today.
No, absolutely not. That's the tallest building in Cincinnati now, the one right there with the crane on it.
You talk about urban fishing. We're right here close to Cincinnati. Kind of interesting to think, you know, just because you're around a big city doesn't mean there's not any fish.
Red's been doing pretty good.
Now we could catch a flathead tonight. We could catch a channel.
Fish some live shad. We'll mix it up a little bit. We have some cut shad out there for the blue cats, and we may suspend some baits up off the bottom for the blues and fish directly on the bottom for the flatheads.
I noticed that back you got your rod's numbered, so no confusion there.
Right, yeah, we just call out a number, and that's the one that's probably bent over, bent double, we hope, anyway, you know. So there's a quick draw holder. When the rod tip goes over, we just come straight back.
And Dale, you got first fish, right?
Oh, well, we can do that.
Absolutely.
He ain't real big. Yeah, he's a small one. It's a little channel cat. We want this one's grandpa right here. Let me see if
He wouldn't get nothing. Oh,
give me a bath.
Perfect eating size.
We're going to be watching the tips on these rods. The slower the bite, the bigger the fish. If it just eases down, that's a good fish.
What's the biggest one you ever got in this boat, or one of your boats?
63 pounds.
That's a huge fish.
That was a flathead.
Wow, bigger than I thought he was.
Let me get right down below you, Tim, so I can get it.
That's a nice fish.
All right. It's a blue cat.
I don't care who you are, it's fun. Those are beautiful animals.
They're blended.
He can go back and grow up and be a state record someday.
Right.
He's talking to us.
Yeah, that was that suspended rod. It was up off the bottom there 4 or 5 feet.
He just came up and just nailed it.
You never know what you might catch right here. The Ohio state record anyway, last year, it was around this time last year when it was caught 96 pounds, just a mile or so here from downtown Cincinnati.
How big is he?
Little guy.
See, that's a neat critter right there. I've kept them in aquariums before. They're fun to watch. You turn the lights out and then they start coming out looking around.
Flathead, he is an eating machine right there. We give him a few years and let him grow up, catch his grandpa here.
That's right. Oh, who's that fish? Oh, he is. He is. Oh, he's another good one. Is that a blue or a channel? That's a channel, isn't it?
Yep.
That would eat good right there.
I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing people catch fish.
But it's their lucky night.
Good eating.
That fish is on.
All right. Conditions were pretty tough tonight. You know, we had a falling river with slow current. We did have a little current, but it was slow. We had water temperature up in the 80s, so made for a pretty tough night. And I think a lot of the fish may still be spawning a little bit. So.
But I do think people are catching on what a precious resource these are, and hopefully people will start thinking more about these as a resource that needs to be returned to the water.
Yeah.
It's hard to even think that several years ago you weren't catching blues up here like this.
Right, yeah, the blues have really made a good comeback here. Actually, in the last 10 years, it's gotten better and better. And you know, like we was talking earlier about the state record was caught here last year, 96 pounds here out of Cincinnati. So
Wow.
that says a lot, you know. And these fish are old and they've been around a long time, so we need to try to protect these fish and practice catch and release and do whatever we can to keep these big fish around, you know. So
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize if a fish is if a flathead is you know 40 pounds, he's probably 30-some years old.
yeah, definitely. Flathead, you know, they don't grow as quick as the blue cat, so.
You got him?
Yeah.
Good.
It's really important, you know. It's not like a salmon or something. They reach 20 pounds in 3 years.
Right.
These fish have been around for a long time, so it's really important to release these fish and take good care of them, because that's the trophy fish that everybody wants to catch. And
I'm telling you what, it's a blast. I appreciate you taking us out.
All right, thank you,
let's
brother.
do this again sometime.
Yeah, I enjoyed having you guys out. Had a good time.